Here's my go-to formula for calculating marketing ROI for construction companies, and then how to use it to double your money. I'm Spencer Powell, CEO at BuilderFunnel. We're on our way to generating $1 billion in revenue for our clients. Hit subscribe to follow along. Return on investment, or ROI. This is a common phrase thrown around in marketing circles. ROI is a calculation used to determine how well an investment performed. It's often used when discussing stocks and real estate investments. I got a 10% return on my investment in the stock market this year. But what does that actually mean? If you invested $100,000 into stocks this year and that investment grew to $110,000 by the end of the year, you would have received a 10% ROI on that investment. $110,000 minus your $100,000 initial investment leaves you with $10,000. That's how much your investment grew. Take the $10,000 and divide it by the initial investment of $100,000. Then multiply by 100, and that gives you 10%. But in your construction business, you're probably looking for more than that. If you can get 8 to 10% in the stock market clicking some buttons, then you probably want a higher return in your business for all the work, responsibility, and especially the risk that you're taking on. But how much more? That's for you to decide. ROI in business is often thought of as connected to marketing, but really it can apply in a number of different areas. If you invest $10,000 into a new CRM system, you're looking for a return on that. That return might flow to you in a number of different ways, including increased close rates due to better lead tracking, decrease in time spent creating reports, following up on leads, and so on, or increase in salesperson productivity, leading to increases in revenue. And if you could tie back 2 extra projects due to those factors totaling $100,000, then you could calculate the ROI on that investment. But ROI is most often thought of as it relates to marketing. If you spend $50,000 or $100,000 this year on marketing, how do you know if it's working? Or how do you know if it's working as well as you want it to? First, let's make sure we get our formula correct. If you Google marketing ROI calculation formula, you'll get all kinds of variations that pop up. For example, sales minus marketing cost divided by marketing cost. You'll also see return minus the investment divided by your investment, and profit minus the cost of the campaign divided by the cost of the campaign. I'm going to walk you through how I think it pertains to construction companies. Let's walk through a tangible example of a sample $3 million per year design build remodeler. He wants to grow and is evaluating an investment into marketing. The annual investment will be $75,000, which is 2.5% of his revenue. The ROI calculation is ROI equals gross margin minus the marketing investment divided by the marketing investment. Multiply by 100, and that's what gives you your return on investment percentage. Notice, I said gross margin, not sales. Marketing is an overhead expense. So if we're going to add to overhead, we need our gross margin to be larger to come out ahead. If you sell a $100,000 project at a 30% gross margin, you have $30,000 left over after labor and material costs. So we don't want to use $100,000 in our calculation. Okay, back to the calculation. Let's say you land 3 extra projects for $100,000 each. That's $300,000 in revenue. But if your gross margin is 30%, that leaves you with $90,000 in gross margin. $90,000 in gross margin minus your marketing investment of $75,000 leaves you with $15,000. We're going to take that $15,000 and divide it by $75,000, which was your initial investment, and that is 20%. Your ROI on that investment was 20%. And remember, that's after your cost of goods. So you're $15K ahead. $15,000 in extra profit. Is that good? Bad? It really depends. It's better than you'll get in the stock market, most likely, and those 3 new customers may also refer you to more customers. But maybe you'd rather not do 3 extra projects for an additional $15,000. If that's the case, you may be looking for a 50% or more return on your marketing investment. I've got an easy marketing break-even and how to double your money calculator in our free community, Remodeler Growth Community. There's a link below where you can click and apply today. All you have to do is plug in your proposed marketing investment, your average gross margin percentage, and your average project size. The calculator does the rest and will show you your break-even point and the double your money zone. I'm curious, what kind of ROI do you look for in your business? Drop a comment below. I'll see you next time here on BuilderFunnel TV.